everyone, so as you know, in a couple of weeks in the UK there's the big EU referendum where everybody in the UK is eligible to vote if they're over voting age in whether or not they think the UK should stay in the EU or not. And this video really is just to say go and vote. I don't care really which side you're voting on because that's your opinion and your preference. If you want to tell me what it is, then I would love to hear it, as long as it's a reasoned, well thought out argument and not just insults being thrown across at each other, because I find when it comes to such polemic ideas and such big topics as this, it does generally tend to fall into an insult argument after about 4 or 6 messages back and forth, and that's not what I'm here for. Personally, I'm voting in, and I wrote a blog post about kind of why I'm doing that, and I'll leave a link to that below. I do feel like a lot of people don't vote, and they should. Understandably, a lot of people feel like it doesn't matter if they vote or not, because what can one vote do in the grand scheme of things? But I say if you get the choice to make a decision and to impact on something, you should go with it no matter what. Just go with your ideas. Just make sure that before you do vote, you look into it properly, because at the moment both sides of vote leave and remain are just hurling propaganda and a lot of fear at people. If you do look, there is ways to find more factual information about what could potentially happen, but the truth of the matter is we don't really know. We can't decide one way or another what's going to actually happen once the vote has taken place and they've been counted up. If we stay, will things change, or will the EU continue to go forwards and create more issues? What will happen in regards to border controls such as Schengen, which is mainly continental Europe, where you can literally just walk across the border? When I was in France and Spain, I actually just travelled without having to show my passport. But if we leave the EU, will we actually be better? There's the term of Great Britain being thrown around, and honestly I'm not really sure what people mean when they say that. But this vote is your chance to give your opinion and to put your voice across and make sure that you're heard. Be stand up and one of the ones counted for this. Don't sit by and let things just go on and ignore it and go, oh well, it'll be fine. Because if you don't get the chance to make your vote, if you don't take that chance to make your vote, then honestly you don't really have much right to say if what's happened is good or bad, because you didn't do it, you didn't go out there and do it. That being said, the registration to vote is open until the 7th of June, which is on Tuesday, so if you do want to vote and you haven't registered yet, you've got to be quick, there's only a couple of days left to do it. But like I said at the beginning of this video, it's not about me trying to influence you to vote one way or the other. That's completely your opinion. All I want to do is influence you to actually go out and vote. It is pretty much a once in a lifetime sort of vote, and if you don't do it, then I'm pretty sure you will have a small part of regret for not being able to get your own point across. And even if what you want to vote isn't what everybody else you know wants to vote, then it doesn't matter. That's the point of a democracy. You can get your own point across and give out your own idea. As long as you truly believe in what you are voting for, then it doesn't matter, as long as you just go out and do it. Sorry to seem quite pushy in this video, but I do think that voting is such a big and important thing. So many people have died to allow democracy to live on, and I feel like if you don't go and do it, then it's all for nothing and it's all been a waste. If you are thinking of voting in the EU referendum, then please just go and do it. I will leave a link below to the site where you can register to vote. Like I said, you've only got 2 days to do it, so the quicker you do it, the better it is. Just remember, this vote isn't like a general election. This could impact so many different other facets of our life. At least of the government, we can get rid of it every 4 to 5 years. But with this, once we've made the decision, that's the decision we have to stay with. Sorry to be so pushy, but I just thought this video needed to be made and to get out there and to be shared and make sure that people do actually vote and actually register to vote as well. I hope that you're all well, and hopefully my video next time will be slightly less pushy and political. But until that point, I hope you're all well, and I'll see you next time. Bye!